Well, hello there. My name is Ra and welcome back to my OpenTTD Challenge series. This is episode 10 of the first season. Between the last episode and this episode, some things have changed. As per suggestions in the comments, on the main line, all the depots are now doubled. Let me turn those on. So those are doubled, these are doubled, and these are doubled, and this has changed. And in order to correctly see what has changed, which one is it? This one. So the station is still the same, but the train now comes to the outline via a smaller bridge, and then there's a double depot right here, a fourth depot. And the tunnel was right here and it has moved up a little bit, which if we turn this one back on, which allows us to have this line underneath and this one going over it like that. And here the train will probably slow down a little bit here because of the weird angles, but this still is the best way now to do this. And it also eliminated the weird angle right here, that the track was right here. So we now have a decent track which doesn't affect the speed. The only thing that will affect the speed is this part, but as they come out of the station or go into the station, they will slow down anyway. So this is what it is. This has changed as well, has been simplified. There still is a bridge, but it's a little bit smaller. There's a double depot on the end, and this outline will go over here and into here, and this will go under the town right here, so we can go further along that way. So that is what has happened in between episodes. It didn't take a whole lot of time and was completed quite fast. Now for this episode, we have some testing to do with airplanes and in the test cities, which a few episodes we set up already. And besides that, we are going to continue this coast to coast line. We will start with the test cities with the airports and see how the noise limit works. After that, we will, as per your suggestions as well, change the trains here to a double locomotive. And we also have to include valuables. And I am going to try to run a test if you have mail trains and passenger trains separately, if that makes any difference. I do not think so, but well, that's why we are going to test that. Well, hopefully there is time for that. If not, I will do that in between episodes for next week. But for now, let's start with the test city. Let's unpause the game and let's go to the test city. We already had this land bought, so we can place the airport. And we have a seaplane airport. What kind of plane do we have? Let's take a look at that first. A normal airplane, okay. Does that have a noise? Doesn't say how noisy this is, but let's see if we put the airport right here, what that does. Alright, we need another airport somewhere. But I think that test city 2 is too far away. Let's turn off town names. Well, that might work here. And let's do this. Oh, what's this? Courier for mail with quite a high speed. Yeah, let's accept this and this one as well. Alright, and pause the game. Let's see. Let's put this one a little bit in the middle to see what is the difference. Alright, so we can have... Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so the noise limit in town, if you don't have an airport, is 0. When you place down the airport, the noise limit goes up. So that should mean that if we do... Yeah, see, now it's 3. And now it's 4. Okay. And this was 2, so what happens if we do this? It's still 2. You would imagine that if it is closer it would make more noise, but okay, so this noise limit is 2. Now for the other one, noise limit is 2 as well, so it's dependent on the size of the airport, it seems. Let's see if the noise limit goes up if we have some aircraft flying around. Let's go there. Oh, that's full load, by the way. And this, yes, full load right there. Let's clone him. And let's clone this one. Let's make this one a mail. Just for mail. And let's do the same with this one. And the rest is passengers and a little bit of mail. So on their way, on their way. The noise limit stays at 2. They are loading at the moment. The coverage isn't that good. Okay. Nope. Nope. Wait a sec. This isn't going well. This isn't going well. Okay, let me pause the game real quick. I didn't take into account for the coverage. Yeah, we're gonna do a simple one. We are just adding 2 stations right here. This is airport, airport, airport. Yeah, road vehicle in the way. Airport, and you want this adjoins more one. Oh, that's that one. Okay. Like that. Now it should. They are loading now. Okay. Okay, 65. And let's go this way. How's the coverage right here? Bad as well. Didn't take that into account. Okay, so the first aircraft is now flying. Starting to fly. And the noise limit stays at 2. So it seems that the noise limit is directly connected to the size of the airport. It doesn't seem to be connected to the size of the airplane or the amount of airplanes. Still have to see if this is truly the case or not, but it seems that way. Let's go back to the main line, to the coast line, I must say. Right here. And first let's fix this station because it's looking awful. That's better. Now all of these trains go to the depot. Alright, so we want another one right there. This means that we can also add value of armored vans for valuables. 20 bags, and let's sort by cargo capacity. Let's do this. 2, 3, and 4. And we now have a total capacity of 300, 195, 160. And we have waiting a whole lot more. Okay, the train is now 5.6 long and we can go to 8 because we designed the whole thing for 8. Let's add some more passenger carriages and some more mail. 2 more like that. We are now 7.4. So that is fine. Let's see. It seems that the double locomotive makes it really much faster, which was intended. Let's go 64 and it's on top speed like nobody's business. Alright, so we are going to add locomotives to all of them and we'll be right back when that is done. Alright, so there we are again. All the trains here are now double engined and they all carry more passengers, more mail and also valuables. They are now making a loss at the moment, except for these two. They just unloaded and we can take a look because this one is just about to get in. So let's see, they should make upwards of 200,000 if they are full. And this one isn't making any money. Why? What are you doing? Oh, this one was empty. Okay. Okay. And this one as well. And this one is nearly full. Is completely full. Okay. Why is it breaking down so much? Service interval is at 10% and the base value is engines only 92, so it should have gone to the depot. Not sure why it didn't. Let's see, let's hope it doesn't break down again. Just right in front of the station, of course. In the station, right, there we go. Must be expected. Alright, so a full train gives us 175,000. That's not bad at all. And now it's time for the next leg of the journey, and that's a pretty big one, because that's from here to here. Now the question is, if we send a train from here to here, will that make money? Perhaps it's better to join these two up, and when we have some faster trains, we will join these two up and let the train go from station to station. Yeah, let's do that. So we are going to join these two up. We already had the station laid out right here. And we need to connect it with this one. We can always remove this line or move it, it's more accurate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so let's do this. 4, and then I wanted the station of 8. And this is Mellingworth Falls East, like so. So there we go again, making a station. Let's see how well it goes this time. Look at that, the first new train. And some new road vehicles, which aren't that interesting. So, pause the game, let's take a look at this. Oh, that's quite a big upgrade. Wow. Reliability is very low, but the max speed is quite high. Yeah. If we start replacing, then they will replace both engines, and that's not needed. Let's do this manually. Right, so I'm going to replace all the engines, and we'll be back again when this is done. Alright, so all the engines are replaced and the double engines are returned back to one engine. So that is done. Now, there was a slight problem with the trains going on this track. Some trains, instead of turning around in the station, went this way and went along the way the route, which is weird because they needed to go the other way. So to circumvent that, there is now a loop here, so they can go back on the main line if they do not turn around in the station. And I do not know why they do that or why they didn't do that, but it is what it is. And the same is on this side. After these, they can take this loop and go back to here. Now, what still needs to be done is this. These signs, they need to be the correct way. So we can remove these, and this was the out, in, and we couldn't put a sign right here. So that is fine like this. Right, so that all works. All the trains are going, and there are quite a bit of breakdowns at the moment because the reliability is quite low. But that will get higher. This one is going to service if he doesn't break down again. Let's speed up a little bit. There we go. So the reliability now is 72%. That was 51%, so that is going up steadily. So this now seems to be working all right. Trains are waiting here, that is fine. The trains should all be full load from here, or fully loaded from here to the other way. But on the other side there still is a problem with mail and valuables. Passengers is quite fine, but again that will be solved later on. Alright, so where is it? Here it is. So we need to do the same on this side. We need to make a loop so they can go back on the main line. Again, I do not know why they do it, but well, they seem to do it, so at least let us make sure that they can go back on the main line in any case. So let's do this right here. There. So this one is back on the line as well if needed. Hopefully they will choose to turn around in the station. Well, we got a little bit of change of plans. We are now, because of the new engines we have, we are now going to connect the two lines together. This one to this one. So let me speed this up, and we'll be back after that. Alright, so there we are again. This is done. This is a little bit of a weird one again. And this is all fine. But here, this is weird. But, well, they can go to the depots and it will be quite alright. And this will go onto here. So this is all going quite well. Now we have a little bit of a problem right here of a queue. And to resolve this, because this is probably because there's such a long tunnel right here, and to resolve this, there are now 2 tracks they can go to, and this tunnel will go to these 2 platforms, and this tunnel will go to these 2 platforms. Now they also can wait in front of the tunnel, and there's enough room so they can hopefully go along better. If that is not the case, if this stays a problem, then we probably need to make the station right here, but I think this will resolve some issues. Because one of the problems now is they have to wait here, and the reliability goes down and down and down. And as soon as they will go underway again, they will break down. So that will put a strain here. This one is 0% reliability, so they have been waiting quite a while here. What I don't understand is why they do not go right here. Because this one, reliability is 35%, so he should go, the same with this one, this should go to the depot right here. And it doesn't. I do not know why. I don't understand why this isn't working. Now the correct signs. Yeah. Well, perhaps that might be one of the problems, that the signs aren't correct, or that this shouldn't have any signs. Let's see, this one is 50. So this one should go to here. And it's waiting for, this was still on red. Yeah, see, again, it isn't going to service. I'm going to dive into that in between episodes, because that is real weird behavior. And I haven't had that before, so perhaps it has something to do with the forced depots like that. But I will take a look at that in between episodes, and will let you know in the next episode what I found out. Let's remove that sign. We can put one there, and do not remove that one, because then we got an accident. Right, so apart from these trains waiting on each other right here, we now need to connect this to here. Here, it's a long way, it's a really long way to right here. So let's grab this depot. We can actually clone this train. We only need them to go into a different group, but that will be fine. Number 14, so let's put you into ungrouped, and we will do that later. Ah, okay, I see what is wrong with the other trains. Go to the nearest train depot is gone. So let's put that in anyways. That will solve a little bit of the problem, but still weird that they do not enter the depots. But okay. Then we want you full load right there, and we can Newingworth, we can leave this one, I believe. There we go. Yeah, Newingworth. So this one goes here, and let's put, well, let's put 5 trains on it. And then let's do clone train, this one. And then we are going from Medingworth, what are names, to the end of the line. Delete that and go there. Alright, so there we are. The train is in. And the income for this train is quite enough. Still, there is the issue of the trains not going into the depots where they're supposed to. Because the setting is that if they are under the service interval is set to 10%. So the base is 92%, so at 82% they already should go to service, and they do not. Again, I am going to look into this in between episodes because this is weird behavior in my eyes, but there is probably a good reason for them to do it like this. And there's something probably that I did wrong, but I will let you know in the next episode what I found out. The final thing that I want to look at is the trains that will go from one side to the other side and see how much they earn. This is one of them. No, that is not one of them. Let's see. This is one of them. So this train is going from one to the other side of the map, and let's skip along until this one is at the other side and see how much this one earns. And there we are nearly at the station. We are getting hopefully above the 250, but it's a long way and it takes a long time. $192. So that is, we are losing on the last part. We are losing some of the money because it takes too long. They still earn quite a lot, mind you, because we are in quite a profit. So it will be alright, but still we will earn really good with these trains when we get new locomotives that are faster and even more reliable, and when the issue of the forced depots is resolved. But that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. And if you are not already, consider subscribing to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any new video. That's it from me. Thank you very much. Stay safe and see you next time. Bye bye.